Hey everyone, this is Janine here again. I feel like I'm on a bit of a roll with these Facebook lives. Yeah, and it's been really good. I just wanted to say it's been really good connecting with everybody, and hearing the feedback, and it's so nice when it makes a difference, and so good to hear that it's making a difference. So thank you for joining. So today is enhancing your health. So if you've got anything that you would like to share that is, to do with your health, physical health or emotional health, we'll tune in and see what comes in. Now I'm just waiting for my computer to come on so I can, hold on, so I can do this bit. Just getting up the page. Okay, who's here? Oh, hello! I can see Valerie Thorpe has joined. Thank you. And I think another few people are there, but I'm not sure who you are yet. My page will be coming up now shortly, hopefully. Okay. Yeah, hi Beatrice. Glad you could make it. Must be late there for you, isn't it? Is it late at night? Okay, so how are you doing? How are you doing today? Hello! Good to have you here. My computer is in go easy mode. It's in chill mode, so it's just taking a moment to come on. Okay, so for anybody who's listening to this, like in the recording and so on, who doesn't know me, just to say that I tune into the energy of nature, intelligence and the universal intelligences, and see what comes in to help people to come into alignment and to clear their energy and to sort of free themselves up so that then they can do whatever it is they want to do. So, hi Hannah! And 8 o'clock, not so bad for you, Beatrice. Yeah, great, good. Okay. All right, well, let's see what comes in. So wild orange is coming in first. So if you want to just have the sense that you're receiving this wild orange, if you have the oils, take them out and smell them, and if you don't, then just let yourself receive the energy of it. Hi Louise. Good to have you here. Okay, and so I wanted to just say the oils are really, really great to work with because they're just so, physical. It's working with energy is wonderful and amazing. But sometimes you kind of go, I just want something really physical that I can smell, that I can pick up, that I can touch, and they're just really, really easy to work with. So if you're liking the energies of them at all, I highly recommend that you get some because they're just, they're just fantastic support to have. Okay, and there I am. Okay, all set on the computer. Yeah, so this wild orange, it looks like it's coming in to support us. Hi, Louise. It looks like it's coming in to support us around our tummy with that sense of, it's bringing in sort of like an emotional support, back in front of our tummy area, sort of second chakra, and thank you. And yeah, and helping us to ground, to come into our body, to come into our center. This is the oil of abundance, so if you're wanting abundance of any kind, it's a really good oil to work with. So if you want to just take a moment to pause and to breathe, so just feel your weight on the chair and your feet on the floor. Okay, and just bring your attention to any physical or emotional issue that you'd like support with today. Okay, Beatrice, you've suddenly a sharp pain in your left ear. Okay, it feels like there's some like information or some frequencies coming in. Oh, by the way, this is my left. I think it might be reversed when you're watching this. Hi, Karen. So, Beatrice, if you want to just feel into your left ear and just check in with yourself, and does it feel okay to receive whatever it is that's coming in, whatever it is that you're wanting to hear, or that's coming in for you to hear. All right, and it looks like there's like a softening coming in down through your tummy then. Okay, and this looks like it's coming in for everybody. So if everybody wants to just be with this energy that has been wanting to communicate, if you like, or the aspect of yourself that you want to, or the part of yourself that you're wanting to listen to, or is wanting to be heard. Yeah, and there's a lot, you can feel there's a lot of heat around here, and it's like the back of the head and around both sides of the ears. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot actually. Around here, I don't know if you can feel that, there's a lot of heat here, a lot of like movement, a lot of energy moving. And okay, everything's grounding down now. All right, so if you want to, whatever it is you want to focus on for your, you know, for your own health, if you want to just bring your attention back to that. So it could be something you're feeling right now in this moment, or it could be something that, you know, is going on for you either for a while or just recently. Okay. All right, so Digest Zen is coming in. So this is a, actually I think it's got a new name. I think it's a Zengest. No, Zengest I think maybe now. This is a digestive blend. So if you want to just let yourself receive this, it's coming in very much all around our backs. It's like this wave. I almost want to say a wall of support, in the sense of maybe protection or presence or guidance, but it's like a wave. It's just, but it's quite solid, and that looks like it's just helping to hold the space for us while we process something, while we digest something, while we process something that's been going on for us. All right, so if you want to have a sense of whatever's been going on in your life recently, just see whatever's coming to your mind, and just go, okay, I wonder how this relates to whatever the physical or emotional issue is. Okay, there's a lot of really lovely nature energy that's sort of maybe a couple of meters out on each side of us and all around us. So if you want to have that sense of, okay, there's nature intelligence there that's really supporting me, and if you like, nature is very healthy. When nature is left to itself, it's it's able to keep its balance really well. It's able to stay healthy, and takes care of itself. If anything goes out of balance, it's able to bring everything back into balance, and it kind of gets a bit muddled up when humans are involved. But you know, nature left to itself is really good at balancing, and there's that sense of this nature intelligence around us is just helping us to find a new balance of what's going on within us and within our life. So Hannah, you feel that digestion is very strong. Yeah, I know there's a lot going on there around your hips with it. Yeah. Okay, so if you want to just sit into that, sit into whatever it is that's coming in for you, and have the sense of I can do it. It's like, it's okay, I can handle this, I can digest it, I can process this, no matter what is going on. Okay, and just keep breathing. All right, there's kind of a light opening up now, just in front of us. And if you want to imagine that you're just like taking a step forward into the light, or that you're merging with the light, or the light is coming towards you, but just so that you and the light are coming into the same space. It smells like medicine. Yeah, the smell of it tends to change as we work with it, as we, you know, as it helps us to process or move through whatever it is that's going on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So with being part of this light, or being one with this light, just notice and see how you feel in your body. To me, it feels like there's much more space coming in around our tummy area. So Beatrice, it's very strong, the digestion, that you have an itch in your right ear. It feels like there's some humour going on with the nature energies. Actually, it feels like there's a lot of freedom coming in. Can you feel that? There's a freedom coming in all around here, and a sense of playfulness. Like the nature energies. There's a lot of playfulness around it. And yeah, so if you want to roll your shoulders and maybe roll your neck a little bit, and just kind of move whatever way feels good. Have a stretch. Yeah, and just feel into your body, because it feels like as you're doing that, everything is releasing, everything is opening up, it's coming more into your body. Okay, all right. So there's something coming in now about when we have maybe an infection or some, a virus or bacteria or something going on to do with microbes. Now, this relates to microbes both at a physical level, as physical microbes, as well as energetic, the energetic equivalent. And I can see that oregano is coming in now. So oregano is really good for setting boundaries, for cutting through to exactly what the issue is, for being quite strong about saying, okay, there's a shift that's needed here, and we're fine, we're going to work with that shift. So if you want to just have that sense of the oregano is coming in now, and it's supporting your microbes, our microbes, to find a balance. It's like it's helping the relationship between our body and our microbes, because like microbes are there all the time, and it's more when things go out of balance that illness happens. So this is coming in for them, and it's coming in for us as a boundary setter and a with a sense of taking care of ourselves. Now On Guard is coming in with that as well. So On Guard again is really good for viruses and bacteria and that sort of thing. A really good protective blend. Oh, and actually Melaleuca is, where's Melaleuca gone? There. Melaleuca is also, so Melaleuca is tea tree, so again very good for boundaries and taking care of ourselves. Oh, Hannah, you feel that your right ear is a bit blocked. Okay, yeah, it feels like there's something similar opening up there for you. Again, there's that sense of freedom coming in, about listening to yourself, listening to your intuition, listening to your inner guidance, listening to your inner awareness, as well as that interlevel communication. That feels like it's coming in for all of us. So a lot of the time if we're unwell or not feeling great either physically or emotionally, there's much more going on than just a physical level. It can be that there are energetic fields sitting in our energy, like independent energetic fields sitting in our energy field that are kind of just messing things around for us. There's nothing wrong about them, but they're just there, especially if we've got a chronic condition. And at the same time, we have an underlying dynamic within us that is allowing the space for that energetic reality to be there. Okay, so if you want to think of something, if this is relevant for you, if it's not, then just sit through it. But it feels like there might be some people listening who have a chronic or a long-term or a big illness or something. So you want to go, okay, there's the whole physical aspect of it, which the oils and all sorts of things can help with. But there's also other aspects. There's the underlying mental and emotional issues. There are or can be different energetic realities that are impacting us. There can be simply, like a growth or an expansion happening, which we're just sort of finding our way through. So we're rebalancing is just a bit rough. The journey to it is a bit rough, or can be a bit rough. So these three, the Melaleuca, the tea tree, the oregano, and the On Guard, are all supporting us here with this. They feel very firm and very strong and very much like, okay, this is what we're doing. So whether you have a sense that, okay, I think there's something sitting in my energy that's just interfering with my energy flow, or whether there's an expansion that you're going through, just allow, so it looks like it's coming in anyway, but if you just allow the energies that are coming in to help you to clear your relationship with whatever that energetic field is, and also to help you with the expansion. Is it On Guard? Yes, I have On Guard and oregano and Melaleuca. just the three of them. Now that you mentioned four, I'm just going to check. No, not at the moment. I was wondering, was there a fourth one I needed to pick up, but I think not just yet, in a minute. So, yeah. So if you have obviously if you have these physically, it's really handy because they're just there. They're so easy. If you like, the molecules immediately or very, very quickly, within a few seconds, start changing our brain chemistry and our electrical system and so on. They start raising our vibration. Working with them energetically, of course, is wonderful as well. So it can still all come in for you. So just let yourself have that sense you're receiving them. All right. So for those who have some energetic reality that is affecting them, and if you're not sure, just go, well, maybe there's something there. Just trust your intuition, trust your instinct. Just have that sense that you're offering these oils to that energetic reality. So it's like you're creating more of a sense of peace and harmony. All right, okay, that feels like there's something there shifting and releasing. Okay, and just notice your body as you're doing that. So there's a sense of more ease coming into your body. Hannah, I'll have a look at that a bit later on if that's okay. That feels like it'll come in a little while. Although if there's anything coming into your mind, so Hannah's just asked about a relationship to somebody. If there's anything coming into your mind now about that, just notice it, because it could be that things are shifting for you around that relationship now at the moment as we're doing this. So, all right. All right, so there's a feeling of letting go. All right, okay, so if you just allow whatever that energetic reality is just to do whatever it needs to do, just bring attention back to yourself and become aware of the growth that's happening as you're moving through whatever the physical or the emotional issues are. All right, and with that there's a sense of frustration and a sense of, well, why me? Why do I have to do it this way? Could there not be an easier way to do it? Maybe anger, resentment, guilt, shame. You know, this feels like there's a lot of different feelings that might come up around it. So whatever feelings are there around whatever you are focusing on, whatever issue you're focusing on, just let yourself be with them. Just maybe move your body if you want to, because it feels a little bit like everything. So when I tune into the energy of the issue, whatever that is, there's a sense of just being kind of like I can't move. So if you just move your body a little bit and just help that flow to come in. All right, peppermint is coming in. Peppermint is really good, you know, if you've got headaches or if you've got if you need to freshen yourself up, lift your energy. It's good for digestive things. It's good for clearing your energy in lots of different ways, physically and emotionally and energetically. And it looks like now it's coming in as a support around our middle, like our solar plexus level. Okay. It's like it's helping to unlock something at our solar, in the center of our body, to do with being able to move through the process that being ill or having an issue going on, supporting us to move through that process to do with that issue. Okay. It feels like there's lots releasing. And yeah, just feel into your body, just feel your weight on the chair or your feet on the floor. And have that sense of freshness. So to me it looks like there's an opening up happening around our eyes and our third eye, around our neck, our chest, our solar plexus, you know, all the way down through our body. How's everybody doing with this? You love the peppermint, it's so fresh. Yeah, it is. It's very freshening. If we're ever feeling a bit heavy or down or stagnant, the peppermint is really good for just, freshening everything up. Yeah. Does anybody want to say something? Feels like there's something coming in, but it might be coming in through one of you guys. And actually, I think there's something coming in about your relationship that you're asking about, Hannah. Yeah, if you want to just feel into that relationship and let yourself set a boundary. So you're claiming your own space, and actually the peppermint is helping with this. It's bringing in more of, helping you to access more of your own, like, fresh energy, new energy. You're not too fond of peppermint yet, because I think it brings stuff up. So it feels like the oils are really shifting a lot for you, all the ones that you don't like the smell of. But it actually feels really good. It feels very nourishing and nurturing for you, and like it helps you just to own your own space again. So maybe just sit with that, and we'll see. Maybe something else will come in around that. But it's to do with whatever you're feeling, whatever is coming up with you, to do with that relationship. So we can have a look again. But just because this is to do with a lifelong issue with holding on to weight. Yes. It feels like the answer is yes to that question. Slim and Sassy is a metabolic blend, and I just want to bring it in now. So the weight, the weight, there's two spellings of weight. There's the weight as in the heaviness and things like that, and then there's the weight as in waiting. And now I was working with somebody recently with the oils on the same topic of weight and waiting, and a whole lot of other things as well, but it was quite a big part of it. We did a session with the oil. So when somebody gets some of these oils through the link that I share, I offer a complimentary session or consultation to help you to know how to use the oils for yourself. So just know that that's there if you want to get some of these oils, so that there's a complimentary session, one-to-one session there for you, or consultation, depending what you want. And so we were working together with this with somebody who had just got the oils freshly, and on that topic, and she was in touch a few weeks later and saying, "Oh my goodness, I've lost 10 pounds and I didn't even notice." And she was delighted because she wasn't trying to. It was something she wanted to have happen, but she wasn't trying to, and it was just happening naturally and easily. And it was because of what we'd been doing with the oils that things just shifted for her, and it just fell off. So they can be really helpful when it comes on to that. But when it comes to anything like that. But Slim and Sassy is really helping to kind of regulate. It's like it's coming in to help us regulate our energy around like giving and receiving and taking action and not taking action and all that sort of thing. Wow, yeah. I know, she was very happy. And of course I was delighted. It's wonderful to hear, wonderful to hear that. So it's good. And also, there's something else coming in. Does somebody have something that you want to say? Has to be to do a lot with boundaries. It can be to do with boundaries. I think it's different for everybody, but boundaries, it does feel like boundaries for you, Beatrice. And a bit more than that. It's like claiming your space for whatever way is right for you, and like having the boundaries around that, but claiming your space for whatever way is right for you, and within that space then going, oh, okay, what would lift me right now, what would I love right now, what what do I need for myself right now. It's like you have choice, and it becomes easier to take action or not take action and so on when you have that space for yourself. Yeah. If that makes sense. Yeah. And how's anybody else doing? There can be as well. Oh, you're welcome. There can be as well when we have some illness going on or something going on. There can be. It's just somebody's coming to my mind who has an illness, like a big illness, who just asked me what I recommended. And when I tuned into her energy, it just felt like she was absolutely starving. Her body was starving for certain energies, certain frequencies, and certain nutrients as well. And doTERRA have these supplements called Lifelong Vitality, which so many people are just raving about and find absolutely amazing, have completely changed their life. But I could really see for her how those supplements had the frequencies and the nutrients that she needed, and that her body was just so starving for. So sometimes when we're drawn to the oils, it's like our body's just going, oh, there's a certain frequency that I really want, or anything. It could be food or anything like that. But there's that sense of really wanting certain frequencies. And then once we have those frequencies and nutrients, if that's relevant, then we can recover, or then we can move into a more stable or more balanced place in ourselves, or then we can be healthier, or have more vitality, or just be better. Hannah, you tried and did not notice anything. I think they're different for different people. Some people they really, really hit the spot, and then other people it's so you need to tune into yourself and see what's right for you. Yeah, I don't think there's no rule. There's no rule about any of this. It's really important just to tune in and see for yourself. Now, okay, so are there any other physical or emotional, any other health issues? Beatrice, I know you mentioned about feeling numb, didn't you? All right, so that feels like being on hold, which actually feels like it links into what you mentioned about the weight. It's like being on hold. I'm just on hold here. Don't know, I just have to be for the moment. And then within that, there's a sense of, there's the grief that you were mentioning, and other feelings, old feelings and so on, that maybe you just need a bit of time to be with, and to give yourself permission to be with those feelings, and to be with everything that's going on. Sometimes being on hold is because we just need to be in that space to be with ourselves. Okay, and then there's something coming in about feelings. Those oils that you were mentioning that you were going to order, they feel really good for helping with this. Bergamot and oregano you mentioned, we were talking about. What were the other ones? I can't quite remember what the other ones were, but those ones were, they all feel like they're really good. And what you can do when you're working with the oils is you can say, okay, I want the oil to help me with this, and you hold your intention or your thought in your mind, and you take the oil specifically for that issue. You smell it, or you put it onto your skin, but it's like you're sending it. You have the intention it's for the particular issue. So you can do that. So you can take them in a general sense, or you can just feel like take them specifically. So, what else? Well, breathe we mentioned the other day, I think, didn't we? So that's good, of course, for respiratory issues, if anybody has something there. Frankincense is a really good oil for everything. Really good for helping with cancer, and really good for sort of realigning with ourselves, with our own blueprint, if you like, our own blueprint for health. Lemon is, again, really good for digestion, or really good for bringing sunshine in, confidence in, a very good cleanser. So if you feel like you need to cleanse your body of toxins, actually, lemon and azendocrine as well is a detoxification blend. They're both really good for detoxing. So just bring to your mind, is there an area of your life that you would like to... Thank you, nice picture of the lemon. Just bring to your mind an area of your life that you feel you'd like to detox. So it could be to do with your health, it could be to do with your money, it could be to do with your home or relationships. Just bring an area to life. And I just feel like this wants to come in, and come in quite specifically. So, all right, so this is coming. This is his endocrine. Okay, your dad, okay. So just have the sense of you receiving this energy, and it's coming in to help you detox whatever it is that's not good for you in the area that you're focusing on. Okay. It feels a little bit like everything's a little bit scrambled up in that area. It's just a bit. It's more than cluttered. It's a little bit entangled, maybe like entangled clutter. It's Zendocrine. If I can find the camera there. A Zendocrine detoxification blend. But lemon would be really good as well if you have lemon. Yeah, so these, I'll share them both. So yeah. So those energies are coming in and they are helping to disentangle that entanglement and kind of then to clear the clutter, clear the fluff. Okay, so just breathe and be with this energy as you're thinking of that area that you want to detox. Can Zendocrine be good for my gallbladder? It can be, yes. Let me see. Lemon actually feels like it resonates more with your gallbladder. So I'd probably, if you wanted me to recommend one or the other, I'd probably go for lemon. And there's something else that would give you nourishment. It's another oil. It's actually lavender. Lavender and lemon both feel like they'd be really good for your gallbladder. Lemon feels cleansing and brightening, and lavender feels like it's bringing in ease and also an inner communication. So I don't know, you could feel into those energies and just see. Oh, you've just ordered lemon, brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, yeah, no, good. How's everybody doing? Are there any specific health issues that you would like to have a look at, or you'd like me to tune into? Or do you want to say how you're feeling right now? If you're feeling something going on, we can bring in some energy or help shift or clear some energy. What about the bladder? Your bladder in particular? If it's your bladder, then balance feels good. Not sure what oils you have there. Oregano feels good, but just a little bit. Just like take it once. Say this is for my bladder, and then just leave it. Otherwise it'll be a bit overwhelming. But then balance feels good. Balance is very grounding. There's another one as well. I think it might be the lime actually. You're ordering lime, aren't you? Lime feels good for the bladder as well. It's lifting, so that's on its way. Hi Emma, I didn't realise you were there. Iron absorption issues. Okay. Frankincense feels good. This is for whoever you're thinking of, whether it's you or for somebody else. So frankincense feels good, and a boundary one. I think oregano again feels good. They feel like they're setting up boundaries, and that allows then for flow in your body, and then it feels like you're in a better position to something. I don't know what it is, but better position, I think, in general in yourself. Yeah, then it's like you allow yourself to receive oxygen. Yeah, it looks like then you're able to receive the oxygen. Yeah, so feel into the energy of those. Frankincense and oregano, they feel good to start off with, and then it feels like something will shift, and then the frankincense and melaleuca feels better, because melaleuca is it has a different energy. Like oregano is pretty so if you just use it for a little while and then use melaleuca for boundaries, yeah, and then it just feels much easier to receive. So yeah, you're welcome. Let me scroll back through these messages. Hannah, should you smell them or take them in water? I would put them on, I would smell them, and the lemon topically feels good, either neat or depending on what works for you, or in a carrier oil. Yeah, I would go for that. I would go for smelling and topically. You see, it feels like it changes. That feels good to start off with, and then something will shift, and then tune in again to see what way to take them. Certainly at the beginning I would suggest that. It feels good. Yeah. Yeah. Lemon. Beatrice says, what about wild orange for Emma? Popped into my mind. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the wild orange feels good. Hang on, let me get out the wild orange again. Yeah, it feels like it is supporting your back, Emma, actually, this wild orange. So yeah, thanks, Beatrice. Yeah. It's like there's a whole thing that's going on there, but yeah, feels good. Yeah. And anything else? Anybody else want to ask about anything? There's some issue that somebody has. It might be somebody who's listening to the recording rather than live. And breathe feels good for them. Feels a bit random to be saying this, but if you feel that I'm talking to you, somebody who's listening to the recording, breathe feels really good. So this feels like a pressure. Somebody who's maybe feeling under pressure here. Wow. Breathe feels good for you. It's just lifting, creating space, creating openness. It's opening up your ability to allow energy and all sorts of other things to flow in and out. Energy and love and experiences. It's just like allowing the air to flow in and out, allowing all these other things to flow in and out. Okay, and that feels like it brings in spaciousness across your shoulders, and you can kind of go, okay, I don't need to hold myself so tight. And there's something else as well coming in for somebody who's listening in the recording. Actually, cilantro for some reason. Cilantro. This is for. Now I have to remind myself what cilantro is. It's not one that I use so much. It's the oil of release and control. That's right. So this feels like it's for somebody who is feeling really stressed. And a lot of that stress is sort of under the skin. And the cilantro looks like it's coming in and it's just helping to feel okay with whatever is causing the stress. So there's less of a reaction to it, less of a tight reaction to it. You like cilantro? Yeah? Yeah, they're good. Oh, it's for your friend. Do you think it's for your friend? Okay. Oh, you mean cilantro is your friend? Oh, yeah, great. Okay. No, good. Yeah. It's it's like it's just lifting off. It's lifting off these layers of stress, and then it feels like skin can breathe again. So I don't know if somebody who might have a skin issue or like a crawling sensation. I don't know. There's something. It's for somebody. It's for somebody anyway. So it might be right for some or even a lot of us. But you're craving breathe. Yeah. It feels really good. Feels very spacious. It reminds me a little bit of the peppermint, actually. Just very spacious. Room for you. Space for you. Yeah. Okay. If you don't have these oils and if you want to get them, do get in touch with me. I know we can chat and see which ones would be good, because having them physically is invaluable. It's really worth it. So do get in touch if you want to explore getting, seeing which ones would be right for you, just feel into them more. So yeah. How's everybody doing? Everybody okay? Any other questions? Or anything you'd like to share or say? And thank you again for joining as well. It's really great having you here. And also everybody who's listening to the recording, it's really great because you're here already, even if there's a time difference, you're here already, and it feels really lovely, so thank you. Yeah. Beatrice says, they are great, in capitals, yay! Can't imagine my life without them anymore. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, they're really so supportive to have. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, and when I started getting them, I just kept wanting another one and wanting another one and wanting another one, because they all so I have pretty much all of them now. Except for some new ones. There's some new ones coming out that haven't, I think they're coming to Europe next month. things like neroli and I think wild pansy and some others that sound amazing. So, hi Karen, I've just returned to the room and realised I'd forgotten I had a rash until you mentioned it. Ah, right. Okay, well the cilantro does feel good. Yeah, Beatrice, in combination with your guidance. Well, you can use them intuitively like this, and as you use them, you will develop your intuition. You'll become confident. Just go, I know this is the right one, or oh, I can feel this happening or that happening. So it's by using them that you'll develop your own sense, your own senses, and yeah. But they also help even without that, just at a very practical. There's a here. A modern essential. Well, this is a big version. You can get a small version, and you can get it as an app as well. But if you have an issue going on, let's see if we can find one. If you have a boil, no. If you have, let's see. That one would be good. These are all quite getting a coma if you're concussion. Now, if you've got any issue, diabetes, you can just look them up and see what's recommended. And so it can be really, really simple if you don't want to tune in to see what one is right. And then, of course, working in this way is fantastic as well. But yeah, thank you, Beatrice, for that compliment, by the way. And you can do it too. You can do it too. So yeah. And Karen, I think the lemon. Do you have lemon, Karen? I think the lemon would be really good as well for your rash. Thank you for those little pictures that went across. Yeah, so you can work with them whatever level, whatever way is right for you, and as you use them, you'll develop all these other skills and gifts and awarenesses and so on. So, yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, hi, Susanna. Oh, we're just almost completing. How are you doing? Oh, Louise says the app is fantastic. You've the Modern Essentials app, do you? It's certainly a lot lighter than a big book like this, but yeah, it is good. Good to hear, Louise. Yeah. Always at the end. I'm glad you can make it. Karen, yes, just put it on. Yeah. If you breathe it, and probably maybe if you're putting it on your skin, it might be good to dilute it. It just feels better diluted. With a bit of something else. It could be, fractionated coconut oil, or it could be some other oil, or for some reason it just feels good. Oh, and if you put the lemon on your skin, don't go out in the sun with it, because you're more likely to burn with it. So if you're going to be in the sun, either put it somewhere like under your hair or something where it's not going to be seen. You could put it at the back of your neck, because it'll still reach your body wherever it needs to go to in your body if you put it there, or just smell it, or put it somewhere where the sun doesn't get. So you're good, Susanna. Brilliant. Thank you. What you wrote from opera? No, I didn't see that. Did you put that as a comment on one of the posts? I'll have a look. Yeah. So, any other questions or anything else anyone would like to say? Or how are you doing? How are you feeling? Next week, by the way, I'm doing this with a bang. So we've got 3 calls this week, and then next week we've got 3 more. We've got space clearing, something I really enjoy using the oils for. So it could be clearing the energy of your bedroom, of your house, or your office, or your car. So space clearing. And then we have taking your big leap. So if you want to, either if you are, or if you want to make a big shift in your life, you want to have a big leap. A lot of the time we kind of have an invisible ceiling that I'm very familiar with, that we try to, when we try to make a change, we just bump up against the ceiling, we go back down again. So we'll tune into how we can use the oils to help us go past that invisible ceiling, or our perceived ceiling. And yeah, so we'll use oils to help with that. And then, oh yes, then there's one for abundance and finances. So yeah, so I hope you can join me next week. That'd be really good. Can I say what I feel? Is that what you mean? How do I feel? I feel good. I feel expanded. I feel like there's a of energy coming through. Which is enhanced because there's a connection with everybody, which is really nice. You know, it feels really nice. It feels like we're all creating the space, which feels lovely. So yeah, thanks a million, Janine, and everyone here. Oh, thank you. You're welcome, Beatrice. Miscommunication. Oh, okay. So you weren't asking that question. Oh, it was really uplifting to be live here. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, so glad. Yeah. Well, maybe you can make next week as well. That would be great. So yeah. Hannah, I don't know, was there something you wanted to say there that was the right communication? You're talking about, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, you let me know if there's something else there. Yes. Okay, yes, you'll be there next week. Brilliant. Okay. And everybody else okay? Anything that you want to bring up next week, you know, feel free to write it into, you know, one of the comments on the post, or oh, about her friend. Yes. Okay. All right, there's it feels a little bit congested. It feels like it's like one part of you is thank you, Louise. So you're saying the oils are fantastic, or the oils are great and I'm fantastic. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So your friend Hannah, yeah, it feels like there's a congestion around here. I don't know if you can see me, sort of solar plexus heart area, and there is actually, it's funny that you said the word miscommunication, because it feels like there is a miscommunication there of some sort. I would suggest using actually cilantro. Luckily you like it. Cilantro, and there's another oil. Hold on, let's see which. So I'm looking just as a tip. I'm looking to see what is catching my attention here. Cilantro and hold on. There's another one that is showing up. Myrrh, if you have it. It feels really good. So if you sit with both of those oils and just breathe them and let your energy shift, let yourself get the support from the oils, it'll help to clear some of that gunky stuff that's around here. And then just see what comes in for you, because it feels like, again, it's something in process. It's not really just a black and white, this is what it is. So sit with that and see, you know, we can have a look next week and see what's shifted if you like. So you're welcome, Karen. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Glad you could make it. Because I know you're working this time, aren't you? But normally, so glad you could make it. Thank you, Beatrice. Well, as are you, as is everybody. Thank you. So, okay. Well, does everybody feel complete? And we'll chat again next week. I know we've gone on longer than I was thinking, but hopefully you got value out of it. So, yeah. Okay. All right, well, we'll see you or chat with you next week, and yeah, just write in the comments if you have any questions or anything you want to say, and yeah, we'll talk to you then. Okay, take care, see you then, bye.